Good morning everybody. Today we are going to start with 8th standards history 7th chapter, that is civilizing the native and educating the nation. In the previous chapters of history we have already studied that how the British life or the coming of the British affected the life of the Rajas, the Nawabs, the Zamindars, then the peasants and the tribals. Now in this chapter we will study how it affected the lives of the students. The British not only wanted to expand their territorial areas but also they wanted to increase their revenue, and apart from that they also wanted to they also felt that they have a cultural mission over India. That means they wanted to change the customs and values of the conquered country and they wanted to civilize them. So according to them, they want it's their duty to civilize the native people. And for that they wanted to change the customs and values of the people. So in this chapter we will study how they changed the customs and values of Indians and what type of education system they introduced in India for that, and how did people react to these changes. So to start with this chapter we will start with the topic, the tradition of Orientalism. So everything starts from 1783. In the year 1783, a person called William Jones was appointed to India or appointed as the junior judge in the Supreme Court, which was newly established by the British in India, and that too in Calcutta. So William Jones came to Calcutta in the year 1783 as junior judge of Supreme Court. Now since he was the judge, he was expert in law. So apart from that, he was also a linguist. Linguist means a person who knows many languages and who study many languages. So William Jones was also well versed in many languages. He knew Greek and Latin language. Greek and Latin he studied from Oxford University. Then he also studied French and English language. He also knew Arabic and Persian languages. Now when he was appointed as junior judge in Calcutta and he was staying in Calcutta, he interacted with many pandits who were expert in the Sanskrit language. So he spent hours and hours in talking and interacting with the pandits, and immediately he picked up Sanskrit language. So he studied Sanskrit language, grammar and poetry from these pandits, and he picked up the language very quickly, and soon he started reading the books, studying the ancient Indian texts related to ancient Indian law, philosophy, religion, science, then politics, morality, arithmetic, medicine and other sciences. So he started studying all the books related to ancient Indian text. Now the interest of William Jones was towards language and in Indian culture. So similarly, like Jones, there were other Englishmen also living in Calcutta who shared the same views as William Jones. So two names worth mentioning are one is Henry Thomas Colebrook, who was an Englishman, and also Nathaniel Hallhead. So Nathaniel Hallhead and Thomas Colebrook also used to study Indian languages, and they also were also busy discovering the ancient Indian heritage. They were mastering the Indian languages. They were translating the Sanskrit and Persian works into English. So in this way they share the same ideas as William Jones. So William Jones, Thomas Colebrook and Nathaniel Hallhead, they all together set up an Asiatic Society of Bengal in Calcutta, and they started a journal called Asiatic Researches. Now, what was their ideas about education in India? That we will study in the next video.